Everyone who has ego is dominated by the mind. Of course, you have to use effort sometimes when effort is required, but you're not going to be straining all the time to try and change something because your capacity and consciousness is to see things in the highest light and transform them.
I wanted to check with you if the things which are happening in our lives, like hard things and sicknesses and stress in life like this, is it that we are making that up? Or is it, as I feel, that they need to come for us to confirm our true self?
Yeah.
Fears and these things. Is it
Yeah.
because I feel they need to come? Or I'm making that up?
It's actually a mixture of both. The different things can happen because I can't say exactly or exactly. Largely, the things that happen to us, is there people coming up? So the things that happen in the life are of two kinds. One is that it's part of our destiny. It's just unfolding anyway.
You mean like as a karma or what? Or
Let's use this word for a moment. I'm not going to make anything too strong. They are unfolding. But how they are experienced determine what you take them to be. If you are in your heart and say someone is not in the heart with this, the similar situation, you will grow from this, always growing, expanding. Another one just think it's bad luck, why is this happening to me, why is this thing happening to that? No. So it really depends upon how deep and how strong you are internally. That's one thing. So how does that link to the next possibility is that if we are living, as most people do, from their own idea about how life, their own thoughts, what they think, what they believe, and so on,
Yeah.
you're actually experiencing your belief also.
So,
You follow?
yeah.
So sometimes you're living and you have judgments against people, and then when you have judgments, you see why they're doing now. Look what they're doing, and so you are living your concepts. You see, so the best way is to be in the beingness where you're empty of personal influence. The mind, strong mind, because everyone who has ego is dominated by the mind. You see? And they will see the world in a very heavy, dark way, and it's people and government, but it's their mind, how they, no? The one who is aware, living in self awareness, whatever comes, they transform it somehow into higher states of consciousness. You see? And that's a huge difference. That's why I see many people, they're suffering, suffering, suffering. Another one would have the similar situation, but they're growing, growing, growing because they're moving in the spirit or they're living in beingness,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Also, sometimes, well, it's not different example, but many things that come, it's the same example actually because you asked me, no?
Yeah.
Is it that it is our karma that we are experiencing bad things? The karma only relates to how the things play physically, but how their experience depend on your mind. So if you are strongly identified, you will perceive it in the heaviest way.
Yeah.
You see, like that. At the same time, you see, like some people, you see, they're praying. Please, nothing wrong go to your life. I pray everything goes smooth and stuff like this. One people are praying like this, no? But challenging things has to happen for you to grow also. You see? But how much you can grow depending upon if you are aware of yourself in beingness, your life will have a different vibration.
Yeah.
If you're aware of yourself as person, you will always be struggling. That's the difference.
So is it like growing in the understanding or becoming stronger, or how is it?
They amount to the same thing. The more you grow in experiential understanding, the more you're growing stronger anyway. They go together. It's not two separate things. And by understanding is not necessarily a kind of conceptual understanding only. Conceptual understanding is also important, but experiential understanding, meaning that you like we have like the invitation to freedom.
Yeah.
It is a practical exercise. You see, you listen and you see, whoa, and you experience the evidence of real seeing in that. So you do get naturally you're growing always stronger and stronger in a phenomenal way. I mean, like in beingness, stronger and stronger mean the more established in being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stronger and stronger in the mind means you're learning more, you're studying more, you're doing more. But in beingness, you're just becoming more grounded in beingness. When you're grounded in beingness, you see that life is like spontaneous existence. Everything you see in a higher way because you're seeing with the more godly eyes, and
Yeah.
everything feels that they carry something beautiful, you know?
And I see in that way because I had such a strong time behind me. Still some emotions are there, but come kind of like I'm seeing with your eyes, you know,
Yes.
not me with my own personal eyes. You know?
Yes, yeah.
They are emotions,
Yeah.
and I feel they are completely fine to be there. Is
Yes.
it they are fine to be there? Emotions,
Yes, but emotions like everything also is like clouds, they come and go. When you say emotions, like what you mean by that now?
like this, I feel there is behind some kind of fear, you know.
Yeah, some fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like strong thing that need to belong, you know, like
Like a yeah, well that those kind of things, fears and worries and so on, they belong to more our phenomenal nature, more the kind of like our identity in the world, the identity of personhood that will come like that. Because in beingness, there isn't really a natural faith, you know, protects you from fear because you start to see everything that happened is happening inside the harmony.
yeah,
It's amazing, you know.
amazing.
Then, yeah, that's how the life can change so much. Someone may be experiencing a life of so much trouble, and the family is not good, and their friends turn against them, and this is like that, and this like that. The same man, yeah, as they get rooted in beingness, it's like, whoa, they attract such auspiciousness. They just attract auspiciousness. They're not even wanting to get on with people. I want to get on. I want to do this. They just move in God consciousness, and they see that life is taking care of life like that.
Yeah, I feel that
It's
so
so
much.
practical. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also like coming here and that I'm allowed to come here, you
Yes,
know,
yes.
that is such a grace, you know, and
I'm very happy,
to
man.
confirm that again, you know.
Yes, yes.
And I pray to you that you bless me to continue in this, you know.
Listen, I bless you right now. I bless you right now that all that your heart is yearning for, which I know is what it is just to be established in the heart of awareness. That is fulfilled, and all things that come that make you feel heavy and low, that is to do with the mind and identity, that these forces, they dissolve in their influence and they are overcome by this purity of being. Yeah, just purity of being, because beingness does not suffer from anything, but the person will have different things they suffer from. So I bless you that and any energy which is not in support of your freedom, then we cut this in the name of the living God. We cut that. And that whatever things come which are fruitful challenges, that these will support your growth and your transcendence. These will come. But any energy that come right now that is just out of habit, unclean energies, unclean spirits like this, then we send them out. We send them to the edge. And bless you for that.
Thank
And
you.
thank you today, Father,
Thank you.
for bringing us together to share this message, and full blessing for you. Full blessing for you that you're just rising.
Yes.
And these things will not trouble you anymore.
Thank you.
Okay? Bless you. Love you. There is full grace.
Yes.
Full grace.
It's beyond
I say
everything.
sometimes we're just like we're walking through a shredder, which means like we're not collecting parts. We're not like just your life is in the now. It's always fresh. The now is always fresh. The mind is forecasting about future and worried about past. You live also in the freshness because in beingness, you don't have to plan and control anything. Spontaneously come. Of course, you have to use effort sometimes when effort is required, but you're not going to be straining all the time to try and change something because your capacity and consciousness is to see things in the highest light and transform them.
It's your grace.
You have it to the full. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.